Alright guys, welcome back to another episode. On this episode, we're going to be fishing Paradise Pond again. I just recently caught a 5.5. It was my PB in length. The length was 23 inches on the board. So I had a really good week last week with that. So I figured today come out, see if I can get another little pig out here. Paradise Pond is a secret pond that is behind my house, and well, I would say next to my house. It's like my backyard, but kind of next to it. Yeah, so first bait I'm going to use right now is going to be this Tennessee Shad Big Easy. I feel like a little top water right now. Let's see if I get some luck with that. See what we could do to perform something good for you guys today. So if you guys haven't yet, please like and subscribe the video, comment, share with your friends. I think you guys will like the channel if you're into kayak fishing and bass fishing in general. So let's do it. Expecting to hit top water, to be honest. It might be a little lethargic. Alright guys, so obviously today's goal was to come out here and catch a number of fish. I think that the cold front has played a factor into why the bite is kind of slow. So I'm going to take advantage now that the bite is slow and I haven't been catching anything to show you guys one of the reasons why a kayak is awesome. Why a reason having a kayak can get you to places boats can't, can get you places John boats can't. So if you guys follow along, I'm going to show you guys a little cool path that I like to take that takes me from one pond to another, and obviously you guys will see in this video that other boats and other vessels can't do that. So this is one of the perks on why having a kayak is beneficial. So without further ado, just follow along and check this out. So first thing I like to do, because there's a lot of trees, I like to take all my rods, okay, and place them inside the kayak. Right now they're sitting in a Yak Attack box. So when I place them in this kayak, I like to make sure that the rod tips are still inside the kayak, because you don't want them to get snagged on a branch. What I do is put them just like this tight in here. I will say that. It does get a little tight. I want to make sure that everything you put inside the kayak, nothing is sticking out where it could get snagged on a branch, because then it kind of makes the whole process of makes the whole process a little more difficult when you're getting through this tight area I'm about to take you guys through. But overall, we can do it. So all the rods are in. My net is in. All right. Go ahead and shut the graph off. And I'm going to position my graph inside the kayak as well. So I have a ram mount. For those of you guys who don't have a mount or are looking to get one, the cool thing about this ram mount is that you can go ahead and maneuver your graph however you like. So in this position, it's outside of the kayak. Excuse me, it's inside the kayak, and it's outside of the way, or out of the way, can't even speak today, out of the way of any branches snagging up on it. So that looks like we're all set. Go ahead and take you guys, do a little cut. I want to say it's right over here. Some of you guys in my comments, my social media pages, always ask, oh, well, why not get a boat? Well, this is one of the many reasons why I don't have a boat. Because I enjoy this right here. So, I'm not sure if this is the path I usually take, because due to the recent hurricane and been months since I've been here, the vegetation has grown tremendously. But we'll see. The whole goal when doing this, maneuvering all around this vegetation here, is obviously first and foremost enjoy it. Enjoy it because not everybody can do this, and it's honestly just very peaceful out here. The second most important thing is take your time, because there's a lot of vegetation, a lot of trees. And if you try to rush through this whole thing, you'll get snagged up, and it's a little bit difficult. But if you take your time, nice, smooth transition. From one lake to another, or one pond to another. Pretty cool. As you guys can see, we're now paradise. That's why I call this Paradise Pond. What I like to do is put the paddle down for a second, and everything's gonna go in reverse order. So the last thing I did was move my graph out the way. So put the graph back in position, cinch it down. I typically won't turn it on here because there's a lot of lilies, and with these pads, I'm really not gonna see anything on the graph. I really don't care how deep it is. I know based off my paddle that we're probably sitting in anywhere between 3 and 7, 3 and 8 feet of water. So now, this is the fun part, putting these rods back together, back inside the Yak Attack box, and doing it one by one. So because of these pads, there's not going to be a lot of lures that I can throw. Pretty much limited myself on what I brought today. For example, I'm not throwing this chatterbait in these pads. Like, it's just not going to happen. I'm not throwing a jerkbait on these pads. Again, just not going to happen. So